Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Healing Dove Tarot. Capricorn, we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 21st to the 28th of December. Capricorn, this is a love reading for singles. Now, I know that this overlaps the recent one I did by a couple of days. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out because there's some repeating themes. But there's a lot here, so I'm going to get straight into it. Capricorn, you come into this period with the Seven of Swords. Interesting energy, okay? Seven of Swords is on its own kind of sneaky, deceptive energy. And really you can't read the card by itself because it depends on what else is around it because there are so many different meanings, okay? What's interesting is that I feel like this week for you, Capricorn, it's going to be a big week of closure. It's been coming up in all the signs, okay? And I say that because you are coming into your birthday season. Hurrah! Happy birthday, Capricorn! But it's more than that. It's also summer solstice and the Cancer full moon. I can't wait for this full moon. So if you haven't heard me talk about it yet, I feel like it's all I've been talking about, but it's the full moon is representative of the cycle of whatever happened for you on the 1st of January. It's closing that cycle, okay? And I feel like what this card is representing for me is that you are leaving the Five of Swords, all this shit, all this mental energy, all the pain from this year, and you're taking the two swords of your stability and you're cutting and running. Now Capricorn, last week I talked very much about a power couple, right? Drawing in this great love and manifesting this great love. What's incredible is that the first card that came out of this shuffle for you was the Empress. You had the Empress in your reading in the exact same spot last week. I'm not even kidding you. It freaked me out. Like I had to pause from him. Like I'm sure that was there. This is your energy, Capricorn. I'm convinced of it. The Empress is that really abundant, fertile energy, okay? It can mean for the women watching, it speaks about pregnancy and maybe finding out that you're pregnant. But again, I'm not seeing those kind of cards around it. I'm looking for other confirmations of that. What I am seeing though is I see you being very attractive, very much drawing people into you. You're in your element, you're thriving. Whatever it is that you're doing, Capricorn, you're doing well. And I see you actually making some money from it. Why am I surprised? You're the goat. You climb one little edge at a time and slowly build your empire, right? So the Eight of Pentacles coupled with the Empress is speaking about money coming to you. This is not money that comes in a windfall. This is not money that comes from an inheritance or a lotto ticket or anything like that. This is money that you've worked for and earned and you've built yourself, Capricorn. This is building your empire, right? The Empress needs an empire and that's exactly what you've been doing. Now, because of that, Capricorn, I've talked a lot about your energy at this time of year and kind of what's going on from an astrology point of view. You've got a massive focus on your 12th house, which is quite spiritual, and it's kind of going to be a big focus for us. I'm a Capricorn too, for those that don't know. A big focus for us going into 2019 until we finally have Jupiter moving into our sign. What this means is you're kind of taking a bit of a moment to reflect on where you've been and what you're doing at this full moon. So this is the energy, this Empress and the Eight of Pentacles is the energy that you're having coming into the 21st. You're going to get financially rewarded for your hard work, Capricorn. And I know this is a love reading, but Venus rules both beauty, health, wealth. So I talk about money as it comes through. So you're going to get rewarded for your hard work, Capricorn. And I just want to let you know that this is the end of this difficult cycle for you. This is the Ten of Wands. It is the end. It is ending for you. The end of pain and suffering is over. And I say that with confidence as well, is because you have the Three of Swords coupled with the Six of Pentacles. So this is speaking literally about moving on from heartbreak into something that's far more balanced, even give and take. Six of Pentacles speaks about reciprocity, okay, in its very basic form. It's like in traditional tarot, it shows some beggars on the floor and like someone that's quite wealthy throwing coins at them from above. how I want you to see this in a love reading is actually attracting in the person that's on your same vibe, Capricorn, you know, the person that gets you, that understands why you work so hard and what you're trying to build and create and is supportive of that. Far too often I see with Capricorns and Capricorns that I read for and Capricorns that are in my life, is that, you know, once they figure out their purpose, their life purpose, and they're working towards that, once a Capricorn has a goal and they've made up their mind, it's like that's the goal, right? And then everything else around it kind of falls into place. But often with romantic partners, they can feel hurt when the focus is not on them, right? The truth is, Capricorn, although you need to try and find that balance, right, and that harmony between work and play, and that's something that's probably going to always tug at you for your whole life. Yeah, the right person for you, the right partner, the right person that is on this wavelength, that power couple that I saw in your reading last week, that emperor that came up with the Empress, they're going to get it, right? They're not going to have the expectation of you that you need to give up whatever this empire is, or that you should give it up. And for the women watching that do want to be mothers one day, but also want to have a career and build that, the right guy that's coming along, that's going to be even, the other half of your power couple, he's going to get it. What's really cool is, so you kind of have this energy of achievement as you get to the weekend. So 21st, 22nd, 23rd, whatever it is that you've been building, right? You get to have a break when you get to the weekend. And I feel like you really bloody need it because you're exhausted, right? Your energy is just flat, Capricorn. As quickly as you get to that, you have this energy of the Prince of Swords. So this speaks about someone checking up on you in social media, snooping, trying to see what you're doing. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because you have the Queen of Cups here. This could be someone from your past, I think, potentially someone that you've walked away from, Capricorn. If it is, don't worry too much, because what you do have is the Knight of Cups coming in. Now, Capricorn, I feel like it's almost like as if as soon as you put down the work tools, right, and you have a breather, and you have Christmas, and you process in your brain about letting go of this hurt, it's like the universe goes, oh, by the way, Capricorn, I've got tickets to this, or do you want to have a drink with me, or coffee, or someone's going to communicate, because it is coupled with the Eight of Wands. This is your arrows of love. Now, the Emperor didn't come out in this reading, Capricorn. It didn't fly out, which surprised me, especially when the Empress came out in that same spot. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Emperor come out as an energy next week as we go into New Year's in 2019. And I had a quick look in your past to see if maybe it was there, but it wasn't. It was more about manifesting, healing, new beginnings in love, that kind of thing. Soulmate love coming in, Six of Cups. Stuff we already know about and we've been talking about. But what's interesting is what you do have is the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups, someone coming in to make an offer or texting you, and lots of messages, sexy messages, passionate messages, stuff that really ignites you, Capricorn, and brings you passion. And this could be from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be from a water sign. Maybe a fire sign, but I'm not getting that very strongly in this reading. Can I please have some additional guidance for Capricorn singles from the 21st to the 28th? Capricorn singles from the 21st to the 28th. One card, please, Eddie. What do they need to know? There it is. Whoop, there it is. Of course you get two, Capricorn. Everyone's getting two tonight. Wow. Okay, so you have repeating message, Six of Pentacles. I love it when they repeat like that. Giving and receiving. This could just be speaking about Christmas, Christmas Eve, spending it with loved ones, giving and receiving. Then you also have Crown Chakra, which doesn't surprise me either. I'll read the giving and receiving one for you first. Okay, balance, reward, share and ask. When this card appears, relationships take on a loving, balanced energy. What was I saying about reciprocity and being even? You've worked hard to understand yourself and others, and now it's paying off. You're being rewarded with joy and fulfillment. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from what you've learned around matters of the heart? Pay it forward, Capricorn. Take some time to share your insights. Be careful though. Don't try and solve people's problems. Just be a mentor. Also look for other ways that you can be of assistance to those around you. But be sure to give only what you can and no more. In the spirit of balance, be open to receiving. Support and inspiration from other people are coming your way. The universe is waiting to help you. You're blessed at this time and will receive additional favors if you ask for what you need. Trust that you will receive it. Capricorn, you're such a strong manifester. Believe in that, okay? All right. Crown chakra. Key words, I know. Don't we ever, Capricorn? The crown chakra, located at the top of the head, has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is an area where ethereal light and energy are received when dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud at the top of your head. As the bud blossoms, see a shower of whitish violet sparkling light shining down from the universe onto the lotus, filling and nourishing it. When complete, simply let the vision fade. Expanding this chakra opens you to receiving the ultimate bliss, divine love. Take comfort in knowing that you are cherished. So I think what it's telling you, Capricorn, is that as you kind of get into manifesting all that you need in the practical world, and go through Christmas and deal with family and loved ones, you finally come out on the other side, and it's time for you to now go back to nurturing you, right? And in doing that, whatever your spiritual practice is, you're able to open up to divine love, that divine love that I keep telling you that's going to come your way, Capricorn. And I feel like as you get closer to New Year's, if it doesn't happen before then, someone's going to ask you out on a date or give you an offer of love. For sure. All right, Capricorn, I hope you found this reading helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Until then, have a very Merry Christmas.